video. Okay. Are you good to go? Okay, are you going live? Okay, very good afternoon, all audiences of our video. Welcome to another live session with Beyblade Burst Dynamite Battle this time. Okay, so I am Jeremy, and today we have Yasin.
Yes.
And do a bit of self-introduction.
Hi, I'm Yasin. I've been playing Beyblade for quite a long time in Beyblade Burst. Yeah, I'm very excited to be here with Jeremy unboxing Beyblades.
Right. Okay, so I think those that has watched our live video before the first time are no stranger to y'all. I'm Jeremy. Been playing Beyblade for more than 10 years since Battle Fight, as same as Yasin over here. Okay, so for today we have quite a few products to review. Actually, mostly from the new series, as you can see from the back. Beyblade Burst Dynamite Battle. Okay, so for today we have a few products to review. First up, we have the very original main.
Dynamite Belial,
Yeah.
Nexus, and Venture.
This is the main character's new Beyblade. Then after that, we also have the entry set, which we're gonna talk about. Next up, we also have a new Valkyrie. This is the
Saber Valkyrie.
the
shot.
OG, the
Yeah.
main characters. First very main characters Beyblade. Multiple evolutions already. This is one of the latest one. Okay,
Yeah.
and lastly we also have one of our second, or should I say first most favorite characters Beyblade. The Shoes
DB
new Spriggan. Okay. Okay, so for today's live session, we also have a few gifts for you audiences out there. We also have some giveaways, not to worry, throughout the whole session. So really keep your ears listening. We'll drop some hints, and at the end of every segment, we will have a Q&A session for you all. Okay, so first up, we are going to talk about none other than the main characters Beyblade. We have Dynamite
Belial.
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 Okay, so this item is the first Beyblade for the newest DB series, Dynamite Battle series. Also the main character's Beyblade, which is the new main character's name is Bell. As you can see, is this guy with the curry puff hair.
The red hair, yeah.
You can see over here, he's the new guy. So
Cool hair.
it's a new attack type Beyblade as always for main characters, and this is going to retail at 19.95. Okay? Okay, so maybe you want to talk a bit about the Beyblade itself, Yasin?
So Dynamite Belial, right? He has actually, we should talk about how DB base in general
Right.
came in.
New series,
Yeah.
new gimmick. Okay, so bam, we have the Beyblade ready here, all assembled. Okay, so now we have several different parts now.
So let's talk about them. So first of all, we have the layer, right?
Okay, maybe we should take it out. We should show them the different parts now. Now it's no longer a single dual
Yeah.
layer thing. Now it's getting more and more complicated.
Yeah.
More choices available, more combinations, everything.
So first of all, let's talk about the DB core. This is Belial.
Okay.
You can see here. It's like a chip. Alright.
Okay.
And this is the design. A bit of gold yellow around the outer rim. And this is the DB armor. It's 2, right?
Yep.
This is DB armor 2, and this is the DB blade.
Okay, so
Dynamite.
this is the outer part.
So this is where the blades come in contact with. So if you put them together, right? So at first, right, you'll be in low mode, right?
Okay, so for all the audiences out there, now for Dynamite Battle, there's a new gimmick called the high and low mode.
High and low mode.
Okay, so maybe you can demonstrate to them one of the modes.
So this is low mode, right, where the armor is sitting at the bottom of the layer, as you can see here. So this is how you assemble it. I'll assemble it for you. So you put the armor below of the blade, and then you put the core on top. Then you like lock them together.
Okay, so for starters, this can be quite gimmicky, so it might take some time to get used to it.
Yep. And I'll just show you the high mode also. So for high mode, you put the armor on top instead, and then the core at the bottom. So you lock it in. This is the high mode. It looks a bit different from the side. As you can see, in high mode, the blade is actually raised. So what's the difference between these two modes, right? Is that for low mode, right, there's like a lower center of gravity, which means the blade will be more stable, as well as it'll be better for attack because I can uppercut the opponent from the below, from the downside. So you can see the slopes, right? They are lower.
Maybe you can assemble it fully so that they can have a better look.
Sure.
Okay.
So as you can see, right, with the when you lock that one. Okay. So now with it assembled, right, you can see that it's there are no gaps between the disc and the.
Okay, so for comparison, over here you can see the difference in the mode. You can see there's a gap with my one, and there's no gap with his one.
So as you can see in low mode, right, I can strike the bottom of the blade.
So for the high one, you can avoid being hit directly onto the layer.
Yeah,
but
so
they might strike your metal.
So it's a matter of customization. So there are some combos that's better at high mode and some bass that are better in low mode. So it really depends on how you play and your play style.
Oh, and another thing, so for players that has been playing for Burst for the longest time, they do take note that there are certain modes that are not compatible
with
the
older
other discs.
Like for example, let's say you have a wheel disc, right? And that's only compatible in high mode because in low mode, right, the armor is not. It cannot fully
Just like
be
this,
slotted in.
you are unable to lock because of the distance between the driver and the thieves.
But if you put it in high mode, let me show you. Yeah. So once you put it in high mode,
So now it's fully assembled in high mode.
so the other advantage of high mode is that it can be customized with older discs like wheel or blades.
You have the other discs with also your frames even for
Yeah.
your box system.
So that's one of the advantage. So it depends on the combo that you're using. So if you need to use older disc or if you want to go on a higher level, then it's better to be in high mode. If you want more stability or more attack, then it's better to be on low mode. But it really depends.
Definitely. So more parts, more combination, definitely more
So we should talk
choices.
about the disc and the driver. So
Okay.
this is Nexus. There's like 4 sides, like a diamond, and then 4 sides on the top as well. Let's see that. And this is Venture. So there's a flat tip at the bottom, and then there's a ring surrounding it. So it can catch the tornado ridge.
So you can see there's a
edge of the
red,
stadium.
there's a red part over here. We have the it looks like the rubber or plasticky side. You know what rubber means, right? Definitely
Yeah.
aggressive.
Definitely. Especially when it hits the corner of the stadium. It can speed up.
So this is definitely a rather aggressive driver.
So let's assemble the blade together. Let me put it in low mode.
Okay, so while Yasin is figuring out the low mode, so other than this is not the only way you can get the Dynamite Balia. You can also get it through the very entry set. So this is a great addition for players that are new to Beyblade Burst, that you want to have an all-in-one product. So this is a great addition to start off your Beyblade journey. Okay,
It comes with
so you can see the contents. We have over here. We have the
stadium.
it's a new stadium.
It's transparent.
Okay.
You wear it like a hat.
Okay. So this is for those that they are wondering that this is a lot bigger than the usual stadium,
Definitely.
the white one, the standard Beyblade, the base stadium, and then you can see that there are now only 2 pockets. Just these 2.
And also, the sides of the stadium, right? There's 2 tornado ridge here, and they are flat on both sides.
So you can see that the design, the ergonomics of the stadium has changed to have a more interesting play instead of someone being in the middle and someone just circling outside waiting for.
So there are more ways of a bay getting knocked out, or
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's not like your usual flowering. You can have.
you know the hole is also a bit bigger, so the chances of a bay getting knocked out is bigger actually.
Now that's interesting. Okay, so other than the stadium itself, we also have several accessories like the launcher.
The new one.
Yes, so over here we have a new launcher. So a Beyblade is nothing without a launcher unless you're free. Unless you're free, you need hand spin. But nonetheless, in every battle we have a launcher. So it's a new series. We also have a new launcher. So this is rather interesting launcher. We have the custom Bay launcher LR. So this is a 2-in-1 launcher, brand new.
You can switch between right rotation and left rotation.
Yes.
You
So
want to show it there?
okay, so just to demonstrate to you guys, this is a rather interesting one. So you can see now this looks like there's different parts. There's even locks. Okay, so let me just take them out.
Show it by part. So
Okay, so now we have 3 different parts. Firstly, we have the gear unit, which is the top piece. Okay. Okay, nextly we have
the core.
we have the main body, which is the core unit. So this will not be operational when the launchers are disassembled, when you're customizing. So this will not be allowed to book. Okay.
And thirdly, we have the spin unit,
Okay.
which
So
is the one that latches onto the Beyblade
this
with
is
the hooks.
where you hook the Beyblade
Yeah.
onto. Okay. So now for the core unit, now this being a left and right Beyblade launcher. So we have a R here, which shows right, and we have a left side, which shows the L. Okay. So just to change it from different rotation, it's very simple. We just have to swap it and turn it around.
Yeah, for example, so we are changing to left, right? From just now it was right, so now we're swapping it to left spin.
Okay, so the circle will actually highlight the rotation, the letter L, which is left spin. Then we just have to fix them together. Okay, and we lock it in.
The satisfying lock.
We are good to go. Left spin, just like this. Easy peasy. Okay,
And next we have the standard grip. And it comes from the same set, so yeah, it's a good accessory. It's much more comfortable using a grip than the launcher itself.
okay. So for kids that has maybe smaller hands that couldn't really grab the launcher itself, or it's afraid of actually
Injuring, yeah.
having your finger biting the spinning area, you can actually use a grip for your comfort. Okay, so we just slot it in. Okay, bam. We have a launcher and a launcher grip. Okay, comfort battling.
My experience is much more comfortable using a grip.
Yep, definitely. Most competitors, they at least have a grip itself instead of just holding on to launcher itself. Rather uncomfortable. Okay. Okay. So other than that, we also have the Beyblade itself, Dynamite Beyblade. Okay, this is the same one as the previous one that we will open, but this one has a different color. You can see that the main body, it's rather translucent compared to the retail one, the booster one, and this is also in the tone of pinkish.
pinkish,
violet, purplish color. It's rather cool color.
You show the low mode of this, where you can show the actual bottom.
So while changing, Yasin, which one do you prefer? Do you like the gold one or do you prefer the pinkish one?
I prefer the gold one. I don't know. I'm just a guy who likes a gold color.
The gold one, rather cool,
Looks
mysterious,
premium.
premium. Okay. Okay, so over here we have a comparison of the booster one and the one from the entry set, which is a different color.
Even the driver is different.
Okay.
It's the same Venture driver, but it's just a different color.
Okay, so
It's just a matter of preference on which one you like.
it's a good collection for those that want a different color one. Yep. Okay, so that's it for the entry set and the dynamic barrier booster. Okay, so for the entry set, it's actually retailing at $65.95 for the entire set. Over here, this is $65.95 retailing. Okay. Okay, so shall we move on to something else?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so next up we have an old favorite. It is none other than
Savior Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
As is owned by Volt, of course, one of our most favorite main characters.
For you, maybe?
Maybe.
So definitely one of the chatty main characters over here we have seen from the very beginning of the Beyblade Burst series. This is his latest upgrade, the Savior Valkyrie. Okay, so this is going at $34.95. This is actually a starter set instead of a booster. So this comes with a Beyblade and a launcher itself, and there's something special about the launcher. We'll talk about it very soon. Okay? Okay, so we have the content of the product. So first we have this.
The launcher. So,
Okay.
why don't you explain what's so special about the launcher?
Okay, so since we are talking about launcher, how about we explain it with the normal launcher? Let's do a comparison, okay? Okay, so over here we have the usual one. Okay, this is the accessory that is been sold separately. So this is the launcher LR, the custom one, going at $12.95. This is just the launcher itself. Okay, then after that, let's do a comparison. This is both the same launcher with the different color schemes.
And different. Yeah, this one's transparent, or that's opaque. Then it's just a matter of aesthetics.
Which one do you prefer? Okay. Okay, so now let's do a comparison with the Power custom launcher.
So, from first glance, right, let's show the camera. You can see
Okay.
that there is no circular unit over here. Like, there's no
Okay,
circle.
let me take it up for easier viewing. Okay,
See?
so you can tell the difference. There's a ring, circular ring over here. Well, there isn't over here, for the Power one.
So, what's the difference?
What's the difference?
What's the internal difference?
Okay, so one glance you wouldn't understand what's so different about it.
Power launcher. But what's
What's
the
so
difference?
power about it? Okay, so for those that knows about the gimmicks, the gears are actually different inside that makes it so powerful.
So, inside this one, right, it's actually has a smaller gear, correct?
Correct, that's correct. So the usual one has a bigger gear compared to the Power one, which has a smaller gear.
The smaller gear results in a faster spin.
Yes, definitely. More
that's-
precision.
That's where the extra power comes from.
Okay, so what's the second main difference that makes it so powerful? Okay, so after that, we will assemble it. So same thing, we will first assemble it depending on your choice of rotation, left or right. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with a right spin since Valkyrie is a right spin Beyblade. Okay. Okay. Is there any difference with the string length? It's around the same.
About the same. Yeah.
Slightly longer, maybe? Okay. Okay, so next item we are moving on is the Beyblade itself,
This is Savior Valkyrie 7 Shark.
the main star of the show.
Alright, so let's unbox, let's review the layer itself. So this is Savior Valkyrie. This is in low mode. As you can see, there are 3 blades on the side. So for the attacking power, you can see it's hindered by a bit of rubber on the side here. So
Looks rather flaky.
yeah, flimsy, right?
Mm.
So basically, right, after playing a while with this, right, for actually quite some time, right, the rubber points, right, will start to come off.
Ah,
So that's when
okay.
it will awaken,
I
and
see.
that's where it starts to gain even more attack power.
Okay, so after you have played long enough, the rubber points will actually chip off,
Yeah,
and the direct contact with the blades will be even higher.
yeah. So it's like hindered, right? But once it falls off, right, there will even be more
Full
contact.
contact.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's even more attack power, which is what most bladers want.
Okay, do you want to show them the high or low mode?
Yeah. So let me just show the core and the armor first. So this is Valkyrie. Let's take a closer look there.
Very classical
Yeah.
Valkyrie's face over there.
Yellow gold, just like the Dynamite Belial.
Old
And this
school.
is 7 armor, nothing special. So now it just now was in low mode, right? So let me put it in high mode.
Okay, while he's changing the mode, let me talk about the performance, the driver itself. So you can see that the disc and the driver has actually combined into one single part. Very huge, chunky part. This is short. It's a very special driver with a very gimmick. Right.
So basically about this drivers is that once you launch it, right, it will actually jump like a shot.
Yes, so during the first launch, it will actually stay in the middle, and once
Right until it hits like mid spin, like
The
in the
right-
middle of spin.
the right time,
Yeah,
it actually
pops out.
there's actually a part that pops out and makes the
Okay.
the baby jump,
Jump.
a little.
Maybe we should show you later.
This stay tuned for the test battle later. We will show you what's the jumping about.
Okay, so this is Valkyrie in high mode. You can see the blades are higher and the core actually went down. That's why it's called high mode.
Okay, so
Let's
maybe
assemble.
let's assemble it and show them a bigger picture.
So this is in high mode. You can see the gap there.
See, as always, high mode,
High mode.
definitely with the gap there. Okay, Savior Valkyrie. Awesome.
I put in low mode.
Okay, so there's actually another spare part over here. You can see this small item. This is actually called the V gear. So gears are actually useful items. Okay, so do not throw them away. They are not extra stuff.
Yeah.
This is actually very useful to upgrade a very certain Beyblade that we will show it to you
Later.
later on. Okay.
Put it
Alright.
aside.
Okay, so now let's move on to the last product that we will be reviewing today. This is the Astro Spriggan customized set. Okay, this is not out in retail yet, not on the shelf yet, but this will be out very soon.
Very soon.
This will be retailing for $49.95. Okay, as you can see from the box, these customized sets have
Multitude of parts, yeah.
number of items. Look at
Useful
that.
items as well.
So many different parts.
By the look of the packaging itself, you can tell that this is a very important set because it comes with a lot of parts, right?
This is a very critical set for those competitive players
Yeah.
even.
Definitely.
Specific parts. Okay, this set can even have up to 600 different combinations and
Right.
modes. That's a lot, 600.
Definitely.
Alright, so let us get into the contents. Okay, so we want to talk about the
Starbay, of
yes,
course.
definitely.
And this is Astro Spriggan, owned by
None other than
True
our
Kurnan.
cool boy Shu.
So this as usual, Spriggan has two rotation modes, right?
Yes, definitely. So, just like any other Spriggans, most of the Spriggans,
Yeah,
we
most.
have a left and right spin. Two different kind of rotation modes.
So from the looks of it, right, this is left spin already. Unlike World Spriggan, which was right spin when it was the white color facing out. This time
Mhm.
it's the opposite. This is the left spin. You
Okay.
see the rubber, it's the left spin.
So you can actually see that this has a bit of reminiscence to one of our old Bay.
Yeah, Spriggan Requiem.
Yes, definitely our Spriggan Requiem.
Can
Yeah.
tell by the white and black at the back.
Okay, so actually you can flip it around and we can change the mode, the different mode spin. This is currently at the left mode. rubber equals to left mode equals to steel spin, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, I should show them how to change the modes, right?
Okay.
So after you unlock it, right, the set comes with this particular.
So this is a device that allows you to change the mode of direction for the layer itself.
And for those players who have been playing for a long time, if you remember their old LR launchers, you can also use the same device at the bottom.
The
to
one
change.
that came with Legend Spriggan.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now we have to twist it just like, we have to twist the teeth over there, just like your old Legend Spriggan or Spriggan Requiem. Okay, so in order to change the rotation, you just have to twist it.
Now it's in now it's in right rotation.
Okay, so now right rotation equals to more aggressive one. We have another mode that resembles a lot like a very old bay.
Actually, this looks like Legend Spriggan.
Ah, see. Okay, let them have a look. So as you can
This
see, the
right
red,
mode.
the red and black elements looks a lot like the old Legend Spriggan.
Yep.
So instead of rubber, the main focus over here are the metal parts that gives a good swing for attack type.
Yeah, definitely. So
Okay.
the rubber is kind of hidden away, so you can see more of the plastic and metal, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So as usual, like the other DB base, you can switch between high mode and low mode. So let's just put a.
Okay, so while changing, let me talk about the disc. So this is a new disc. It's a very circular disc, as you can see. This is the new oval disc.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, we have a very circular, it's a very well balanced disc. It's very good for stamina. The weight distribution is rather equal. Okay. Then lastly, we also have a new driver.
Quattro, right?
Yes, Quattro. If you're wondering why it's called Quattro, it has 4 different modes. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different modes. You can demonstrate how the different modes work.
Okay, so first of all, this is the stock, correct? So it resembles pretty much Unite. Like I'm sure you have seen a Unite driver before, right? So there's a plastic tape and surrounding it is the rubber coating, right?
So it's rather a balanced type kind of driver.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Spriggan is a balance type, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So to switch modes, all you gotta do is there's locks here, right? You can pull them up. There we go. Then you can just switch. So let's move to the first mode, which is the metal ball mode.
Okay, so now we can see it's
It's
a
like a metal orbit.
it's a metallic free spinning ball actually. So you have the sphere shaped tip, and usually it's the defense.
Yeah, defense, definitely.
Yes.
It's like a defense mode. So
Okay, we have a next mode.
is the attack mode, like the rubber one. Rubber
Okay,
flat.
so this is entirely flat without compared to the Unite looking tip. So we have the
It's
entirely flat one.
It's a resemblance to like extreme, right?
Yes, a very aggressive, like a flat rubber tip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely. Good for attack type.
Okay, then we have the last.
Yeah, the last one, stamina. So it's just a metal cone.
Yeah, we have a rather sharp tip that makes it not run around and stays in the middle for the that stamina.
To conserve
that spin.
conserve
No.
the spin, you know.
Okay, so
Let's go back to the original mode.
and let us assemble and have a look at how it looks like.
It's original. The balance.
Okay. So once assembled, this is the final product.
This is Astro Spriggan in right spin.
Yes, that's right. So you can see it's a really cool Beyblade. This is in low mode,
Yeah.
okay, and it's a right spin. Okay, maybe let's show them the left spin version. Okay, so while he's changing the modes, there's actually different parts, not just the Spriggan itself. We also have other parts for customization. We also have the Cyclone layer 2. Okay, this is the layer, rather very ice bluey Belia theme layer. Okay, and then we have a Blitz. So this is not the old part. So this is a rather recolored part. As you can see, it fits the theme of the icy blue Cyclone Belia. Okay. We have another disc, which is the Nexus. So no stranger to the ones that knows about dynamic failure we talked about just now. So this is the disc that actually is together with the dynamite failure. Okay. Other than that, we have 3 different other drivers. First up, we have the Metal Survive. Okay. So this is a new driver that has been released throughout this set. So it's only exclusive to this set for now. So you can see there are metallic springs that even gives you an even tighter lock with the teeth, so to prevent being burst.
Alright, while he's talking about this is high mode for Astro Spriggan and left spin. So not only there's a left spin and right spin, there's a left spin low mode, left spin high mode, right spin low mode, right spin high mode.
See, that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about Quattro, right? It's actually quite tall of a driver. So you can avoid being hit by opponents, especially in high mode. So in high mode, it's really tall compared to a normal Beyblade.
Okay, cool. So we have last 2 parts. Other than the Metal Survive, we also have the Metal Extreme. So this is quite an old part.
Yeah.
All the way from single layer.
Single layer, correct.
All the way
from
from Excalibur.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a rubber flat, as you can see. So this is a very very aggressive Beyblade.
Yeah, it's a staple
driver.
in attack big combo,
Yes,
right?
definitely one of my favorites. So for
One of my
that
favorites
punch. Okay. So okay, last but not least, we're gonna talk about the last driver.
This is wave dash, and basically there's like a flat. There's like a sharp tip in the middle, surrounded by a ring on the outside, and the inside also has another ring.
So this is a rather stamina kind
Yeah,
of driver.
stamina defense kind. So it's a very passive. Very passive. So if you want to stay in the middle of stadium without getting hit, I think wave dash is a really good option for that. Plus of course the dash increases burst resistance as well.
Okay, so now we have assembled the 2 different Beyblades. Okay, so this is one of the theme that it's really nice in color. You can see the gold and blue elements of the Cyclone Balia. Okay, and other than that, we have the main piece, Astro Spriggan. Okay, so now we have.
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about one more thing.
Right. So this is the small part that everyone misses out.
Yep.
So,
So it's it has a similar use to the V gear we talked about just now, right?
yes. So this is actually called the
S
S
gear.
gear. Okay. So maybe you want to talk a bit about the gears now that all the viewers have stayed to the end.
So we have the main character bell, right?
Okay. So as you can see from the box, you can see that actually there are 4 different gears that can
Be
be
Yep.
collected from different Beyblades that is released or we're gonna release soon, and they can be upgraded. They can upgrade Belia into its perfect form, right?
Okay.
Okay.
And Jeremy already has a completed set. Alright.
Okay.
Sure.
So just a sneak peek for you guys. This is how the completed perfect Belia looks like, with all the 4 different gears from 4 different Beyblades. You can see this is a really very thick chunky boy. Okay, as you can see.
But what that happens, I'm just going to show you that what you can currently have right now.
So for the products that we have showed you, currently we have 2 gears out of the 4. Okay,
So it's the S gear. S gear fits onto the Nexus disc. I mean, just fit in right here. And then the V gear, which fits in the Venture.
okay,
So for the S gear, there's 2 modes. Alright, one is the free spinning one. You can see it.
and one is the locked one that doesn't have free spin.
Yeah, so you can tell from because it's free spinning, it's better for defense applications, while the fixed one is better for attack applications, right? For the extra punch.
That's right.
Put it together. Oh, and one more thing. The V gear for Venture, right? It actually tightens the spring on the inside, so it makes it even harder to burst.
More upgrade.
Increased burst resistance there.
Okay, so you can see the difference for the completed one. And
That's one chunky one.
yeah, that's right. Look at that. Look how thick it is. And this is just 2 out of 4 gears.
Oh, oh.
So
Stay tuned for more.
do collect them and form the perfect failure. Okay, so we have talked the talk. How about let's walk the walk? Okay, so let us have some. We're gonna do some demo now for the Beyblades that we can show you the individual gimmicks that we're gonna see in the Beyblades. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna use the stadium,
New DB stadium.
the new stadium from the entry set. Okay. Alright, Yasin.
Alright.
Let's
Ready to battle.
show them. Let's show them how the Valkyrie works, the jump.
Alright, sure. You wanna do the honors? Okay.
You please. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Okay,
There we go.
so you can see there's a slight jump and it starts to move around. Instead,
Even more aggressively.
you
Because
see-
in the original form, right, it's a sharp tip. So it's a passive stamina kind of style. So if you launch just nice, right, you'll just stay in the middle. Oh. Then launch hard enough. Alright. There
you
we
see
go.
the jump and it starts to move around. Okay. Okay, so now you have witnessed how the gimmick works.
So after that, you gotta reset it, put it back to normal.
Yep.
And
Okay.
click there.
Okay, so maybe let's have a round or 2 of test battle.
Sure.
Okay.
Which bit do you wanna pick?
Let me choose.
All of them are so good.
Let me go with the main character's Beyblade. Dynamite Beyblade.
And I'll go with Sugar and Ice B. Astro Spriggan.
Alright.
It's a perfect chance, the perfect opportunity to show you how to change the rotation in real life. So after that, before that, you plug it in like that.
Don't forget to lock it in.
Yep.
And we are good to go. Okay.
Now it's left.
Okay, come on. Let's do it.
Ready?
Right, you do the call.
3, 2, 1, push. Oh! Oh no!
First finish!
Seems like my base was not to worry
Wow.
because you know that control comes in 4 different modes, so
Can always try again with another different mode.
maybe I should try defense instead.
With attack type Beyblade.
A little bit of extra defense.
Okay, let's do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Wow. It is really useful with the defense mode. Okay, how about we try with another mode?
Okay, maybe I can change mode. You should try to change modes too. It might affect the outcome of the battle.
Okay,
Right?
so maybe we can change it to the high mode.
Maybe I should go on right rotation this time on low mode. So
Okay.
basically, all I gotta do is do this.
Whoops! There's a lot of swing action going on. Okay.
It might be tricky at first to change all the modes, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be natural.
Okay, so I'm still changing it to the high mode.
This is on right rotation now on low mode. Low mode.
I can see mine is on high mode with that gap over there.
Let's try a different mode. I want to try attacking you this time.
Okay, so let's see who is the stronger attacker.
Okay.
Okay, ready.
This time I want to try the power launcher.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Alright, let's go.
Ready, set. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Oh, my SPM flew out. Okay, let's see the battle of stamina. We have a winner with a stamina win.
You can fix it.
Okay.
Oh, we haven't tried this out.
We also have the Cyclone Belia from the Spriggan set. Very pretty, too pretty to use, you know. Okay.
We have Saber Valkyrie. Let's see how the
Jump mechanic.
works.
Jump gimmick works. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. It's a close one, it's a close one.
Oh, look at how aggressive that was.
That hit though. Still stamina. It's a very close battle.
Want to try one last time?
Alright, let's do it.
Oh right, I forgot to mention that the core, right, it has a spring gimmick. So it can take an infinite amount of small hits. So every time you give it a small hit, right, small nudge, it'll never burst actually. You need a very large hit to actually burst it.
So this gimmick is actually rather similar to the God Valkyrie that most of us are familiar with.
And it provides an extra attack, a bound attack actually.
So there's a good fling towards. Okay.
So there's extra burst resistance and extra attack as well.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no! I thought I'd be able to knock you out.
Safe and sound in the middle. Okay, seems like this is a stamina battle.
Of course, with your stamina driver, you'll be able to win me.
Yep. Stamina 1. Not just good looking, but
functional.
Strong. Yes, that's right. Okay, so you guys have seen the test battles. So now we have come to an end to our live session. Okay, so we have come to the live end. So thank you guys for watching this live. Hope we can see each other again very soon with other reviews, upcoming products for the DB series. Okay, all the best and stay safe.
Bye.